Hello Serenes, or those who are not Serenes yet. Welcome, whether you're new or old to this channel. Today I'm talking about the situation with NewJeans. Note: if you're a crazy fan or bunny that has anger issues and is sensitive to opinions, please click off the video. None of this is directed as hate towards the girls. Any hate comments towards NewJeans and other groups will be deleted. When the NewJeans controversy was fresh, I was worried for the girls because of how Hee-jin talked shit about them behind their backs. But now, I've given up. Hee-jin is a terrible person. NewJeans members gave up their career and success for their mother, Hee-jin, which led them to this messy, nonsensical controversy. I honestly think it's their own fault. I mean, if they're so smart, couldn't they just let go of their pedophilic ass producer who was clearly sinister from the start? She produced for them, and suddenly they're acting like they owe her their lives as if she saved them from a terrible beast. Don't get me wrong, I love NewJeans. But now, I don't really know. In terms of music, of course. Otherwise, not sure. I'll only ever be sure once they actually tell us the truth. We deserve to know what lies they've been feeding us. And bunnies are so delusional that they eat it up like it's the best meal of their life. I'm a bunny myself, but most of them are so insanely toxic and delusional. They constantly put NewJeans on a pedestal. Do the girls not know how insanely lucky and privileged they were to get popular overnight just like that without any teasers or trailers? And now they've sacrificed all of that success and hell, maybe even their whole future and life, for their mother of a producer that's narcissistic, a manipulator, a gaslighter, and a total bitch. It's honestly funny to me how some bunnies defend Hee-jin like she's their savior or some shit. They always believed Dispatch when it was other groups. But when their fave and their mother gets exposed, they call it fabricated and stalking. Like, no. Stop making a total fool out of yourself. Hee-jin quite literally shit-talked the girls behind their backs, plotted against Esper and failed miserably, called bunnies mindless and delusional idiots who will believe anything, which she's actually not wrong about. Body shamed the girls, and practically stole NewJeans from Source Music by using her non-existent sex appeal. Not only that, she meddled in NewJeans' decision to leave Edor, and also Hanny's National Assembly thing, then acted as if she had nothing to do with it. She met up with Hyun's uncle and talked to him for 2 hours about NewJeans too. I know I'm coming off as harsh, but all of this needs to be said. Bunnies need to stop attacking other groups just to make their fave seem superior to them. It's so stupid. What did other groups even do to NewJeans for them to be dragged to the dirt like this? If anyone, it should be NewJeans that should take accountability for their actions and their foolishness. When someone criticizes one of them, the only comeback bunnies have is, "Oh, you're a Hybe stan." Seriously, stop it. Just because they're speaking the truth doesn't mean they're a Hybe stan. When they hear or see anything that sounds or looks remotely similar to NewJeans, bunnies start attacking innocent groups for plagiarism. NewJeans didn't invent Y2K, nor did they invent upbeat instrumentals and literal colors. And the main victim of these plagiarism accusations, Hybe. Hybe has a dreamy concept where you're dreaming, basically imagining. NewJeans has this Y2K and relatable concept with common themes in life, showcasing realistic scenarios. Hybe is basically being in a dreamland. It's not real. Those poor girls did nothing wrong to NewJeans. They weren't, and still aren't, even in control of the situation. Hybe was, and still is. Don't hate the player. Hate the game. I hate Hybe in general. They're a terrible company. I mean, look at what they've done to their groups. Especially BTS and From Is 9. They don't give their group songs in their vocal range. Looking at you Eyelet and Le Seraphim. They overwork their groups like dogs. Looking at you and Hype and Tomorrow by Together. Mistreatment of TWS as well. Popstar Academy was a mess. Look at the state it put all of the contestants in. They hired a psychologist for the sake of their mental health, recorded it and put it in the documentary for the public to see. Not only that, putting the girls against each other and straight up lying to them about it just being some training. Selection, then the selected will debut and suddenly turning it into a survival show. And letting the fans decide was the dumbest choice ever. Do K-pop companies really not learn from past experiences about putting fans in control of situations? Looking at you, SM. The documentary also started a stupid and unfair hate train against Manon. But Manon really redeemed herself and earned her position in Cat's Eye. I mean, she went from barely coming to practice to full-on determination. That's how dedicated she was to Cat's Eye. NewJeans, Hee-jin, and Bunnies all took part in this messy controversy. But you know who else did? NewJeans' parents. They made things even worse by interfering and defending Hee-jin as if she is a god. Which, spoiler alert, she's not. Just like that, they led to their children to make absolute fools out of themselves by their own parents' actions. I kind of found the National Assembly thing weird. I don't think ignoring is workplace bullying, but you do you. Hanni, Minji cheering on Hanni for the National Assembly was also kind of off for me. At first I was like, maybe it's because Hanni spoke up or whatever, but then I thought of it again. Can we really trust them after they've lied so much to their own fans and even the idols in the industry? No, we cannot. Honestly, I don't even care anymore. I don't want to be on anyone's side at this point. Attacking innocent groups is insanely stupid. NewJeans was a breath of fresh air, and their music was insanely unique. There's obviously no other group like them. That Minji and Hanni, especially in this controversy, are, well, you get what I mean. I know that's ironic for me to say with my Hanni profile picture at the moment, but anyways, Hye-in and Harin were the least involved members in this. Minji and Danielle are in the middle. Hanni did it like it depended on her life. I honestly just want all Hybe groups, idols and groups idols out of Hybe as well that were dragged into this stupid, nonsensical controversy. 2024 was the downfall of K-pop. Actually, not even K-pop. The downfall of literally everything. Honestly, 2024 is by far the worst year I've ever lived to see besides the COVID-19 era. On an end note, I do think the girls are nice people, but I feel like they've been manipulated and gaslighted by their coddler to the point where they blindly sacrifice their career for someone who only wants money and doesn't actually care for them. Not only that, Hee-jin is why all of this started. And I know I may not get to say that about the situation, since they know their own situation better. But I feel like this is one of those times where the people actually in the situation don't even know what's going on themselves and have completely wrong views on it. I don't care if I'm being harsh, people need to face the truth. I have some friends that have NewJeans as their alts, and I mean, I used to too. But does it really matter if they give up all of their success for someone they haven't even known for even half of their lives, act innocent, and then lie to their fans? Bunnies, it's time to face reality, whether you like it or not.